it's ugly. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Armon Wiggins. How are you?
Good, Angela. I just want to talk about it because it's definitely getting uglier than.
All right, Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. So you and I behind the scenes were trying to figure out, you have the whole timeline. I don't know who tweeted what, when, who's responding to who started it. But let's just give some background on the beef between the two of them.
Let's do it.
Because I feel like it all started around the motorsport time. They were on a song together, the Migos Motorsport. And then the fallout really started happening from there, right? There was shoes being thrown, knots on foreheads. And then after that, there were husbands getting involved and getting into it. Offset and Zoo had an altercation a couple of years ago.
At the VMAs.
At the VMAs, yes. They said they were looking for Offset, all kinds of things. And things have still continued from there. It got a little quiet for a moment. Yeah. So now break it down for me.
I think now we're at a point where the beef has gotten picked up. But, Cardi B dropped Am I the Drama? And so I guess she proved that she's the drama. She came out busting a lot of shots, and I think the biggest thing is a lot of people are missing with this Nicki-Cardi beef over the last week. A lot of people are saying, Nicki is miserable and Nicki's like a dark-spirited person, but I think that we have to acknowledge the fact that Cardi B thought she was going to outsell Nicki Minaj. And when she did not outsell Nicki Minaj and only sold 200K, Nicki Minaj came online and started popping it. Cardi B didn't like that she started popping it, and then that's when the back and forth started happening.
Okay, so did we have that audio from, because I didn't recall all this happening, but you said Cardi was arguing with a Barb on live.
So she was arguing with a Barb online, and she basically said she's going to outsell, she's going to be back on top. Now, people will try to say that she wasn't talking about Nicki, but we know she wasn't talking about Glorilla. That was the last female album to outsell. We knew that Cardi B was going to at least do 100K.
All right, listen to this.
Crying because I'm going to outsell. I'm going to have he on top. That's a fact. What do you think is going to happen when I drop my album? You think it's going to flop? You know it's not going to flop.
The album did not flop, by the way, and great critical acclaim. People are saying it's an amazing album. I've seen that.
Yes.
And I personally do like the album. But right now you're talking about sales, and you're saying, so that woke Nicki up when she heard Cardi saying she was going to outsell her.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, that's the whole competitive nature on it. So there was the outsell part. There was the shots that's being thrown on the record, figuratively. Like, Nicki's feeling like, well, Cardi's throwing shots about, tour and having to pay for stuff and going broke and, then there's the Young Thug stuff. So Nicki was quiet during this entire rollout.
So Cardi got on the album, Young Thug's album.
Yes.
And had some things to say, some shots to take at Nicki. But didn't say her name.
She didn't say her name, but then people were suggesting that this was happening. She was talking about Akbar. And, and we love Akbar, but respectfully, nobody's thinking about a trip that Akbar went on with her man. And nobody's thinking about, Akbar's finances. So what other rapper are you talking about? What other woman are you talking about?
Now, one thing we can agree on is it got very ugly. Like certain things that were said. And we're going to get more into it in About Last Night as we're discussing, because I was at a shoot yesterday with G Herbo, and this is for Power Force 4. Power Book 4 Force. And the whole time I was there, I was like, oh my God, they're still going. So we'll talk more about this. About Last Night is next. We're going to get more into this Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. It's Way Up.